Ihr erkennt der Morgenbericht, wo wir uns so viel Mühe machen wie auch nur möglich, um Propaganda zu verbreiten. Was? Und damit willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Honkai Star Rail. Letztes Mal haben wir Akt 2 abgeschlossen und wir haben jetzt alle Supplikanten kennengelernt per Apparationstrupp. Wir haben einmal uns, Ashevale, Silverwolf, die jetzt ganz neulich beigetreten ist, Sparksy, ich vergesse, Pearl. Und dann noch 3 vom Dämmerungstrupp, aber die sowie auch Sparksy sind außer Gefecht gesetzt, weil die von Dämmerungstrupp haben wir letztes Mal ermordet. Also nicht wir, eigentlich eher Ashevale. Und Sparksy hat ihre Maske entrissen aktuell, weshalb sie halt außer Gefecht ist. Aber auch so gleich hat sich, wie es scheint, Aha gemeldet mit dem Mond. Und ja, ich glaube, wir reden einfach besser mit March. Weil...
Wait, did you hear that? The moon just spoke!
I'm not hearing things, am I? The Master of Elation is here?
Hurry, make a wish. It might actually come true.
Glaub nicht.
Hang on. This isn't right. Is it?
Maybe.
Oh, that winking moon up there in the sky. It just spoke. For real. Oh, hey, it wasn't just me, was it? You heard that too, right?
Ich hab's gehört, laut und deutlich. Oh, hey, Nico.
I heard it too.
Ja, no shit, ich kann's dir
That's why
vorstellen.
I came straight back for you. The winner of these Phantasmoon games shall inherit all my authority and become the true, permanent Eon of Elation.
Ja, das waren die Worte.
Which means
Art hat den Preis geändert.
precisely. Aha has raised the stakes. The final winner will inherit the authority of Elation itself.
Aber warum will
Are
er
you
den
serious?
Posten absetzen?
This is so wild. It doesn't even feel real anymore.
Every time a path has vanished or been absorbed, the cosmic turmoil has lasted for dozens of amber eras.
Oh boy.
The transfer of an Eon's divine authority. How could that ever amount to a mere wager, lightly traded in a single world's game?
I mean, da weiß er halt. Warum sollte Aha überhaupt so was tun?
The most logical explanation is that Aha wants to steer this game toward utter insanity. But then, who can possibly fathom the mind of an Eon?
Ja, auch wahr. Jetzt auch. Boah, das heißt, es würde bedeuten, dass einer von den Leuten halt den Posten übernimmt, aber wer? I mean, Sparksy, Ashevale, Pearl, Silverwolf, ich. War Einsatz jemals so hoch? Nee, das war ja nur immer eine Minute hoch, die ganze
Not
Macht.
every Phantasmoon game's ending has been recorded. Many were lost to time, most likely a consequence of the winners exercising their newfound divine authority. But as far as recorded history goes, this is unprecedented. After all, the chance to be an Eon for just 1 minute is already an irresistible lure for many.
Und jetzt komplett der Äon zu sein. Gott, irgendwann daran fühlt sich falsch an.
Exactly. It's just too weird. Can you really just give up being an Eon? What if this is just a big prank by those masked fools?
Keine Ahnung.
In the historical records, instances of the Phantasmoon speaking are few and far between, and the likelihood of it being influenced by an external force is exceedingly slim.
Was soll das alles, ey? Ja, gute Frage, ne?
Basically, unless what the Phantasmoon said is some cruel joke or a play on words,
Wahrscheinlich nicht.
once the games are over, a new god will be born. One of unknown identity, unknown morality, and unknown purpose. They won't be a guest with a 1-minute pass to the Elation theme park. They will be its new owner.
Ja.
They may spread good fortune and steer the great wheel of the cosmos toward hope. Or they may be a god of utter malice, mocking all who stand against the destruction, intent on dragging the universe into an abyss of despair.
Das Universum steuert auf Durcheinander zu.
Hey, don't you worry. I'm here. I'll protect you.
No way! It's Baseball, Raccoon, March Bunny, and Hime Cat in the flesh! Oh, what are they doing here?
Hallo, ich wollte gerade sagen, also es gibt ein paar Möglichkeiten. Wenn es Dings in Pölzhänden fällt, dann wird es wahrscheinlich einfach verschlungen von der Bewahrung. Das ist mein Guess. Wenn es Dings in Ashwills fällt, vielleicht in die Richtung Jagd? Maybe, ja. Könnte es vielleicht verschlungen werden, könnte aber auch irgendwie was Eigenes werden, I don't know. Bei den Sneller und Hunters könnte ich mir vorstellen, es wird dann natürlich etwas von der Endgültigkeit, also Finality. Bei uns wird es dann, I guess, zum Trailblaze verschlungen werden. Ich frage mich dann, ob es auf den Dämmerungstrupp vielleicht hinausläuft. Oder es wird halt zum Hochgefühl wieder. Nur noch vielleicht chaotischer, wenn es in Sparksys Hände fällt. Auf jeden Fall interessant. Also entweder wirklich verschlungen, weiter verbleiben mit etwas komplett Neues.
I couldn't even get a ticket to Star Rail Fest. And now, I'm seeing them right here on the street.
Autogrammstunde?
Whoa. Where did all these people come from?
Keine Ahnung.
Hey, that declaration the Phantom Moon mentioned was about you, right? What are you gonna do? Got any kind of moon landing plans in the works?
Mondlandung?
You should just hit it with your bat! Send that thing spinning into a black hole at the edge of the cosmos!
Enthusiastisch, ich seh's. Das ist ein Baseballschläger, kein Golfschläger, ne?
You smash anyone who stands in your way with that bat!
True, kann ich nicht ablehnen.
The way they say it makes you sound like a supervillain.
Ja, ich kann's aber nicht widerlegen.
Uh-oh. You don't think that fight with the Daybreak Squadron made everyone turn on us, do you?
Nee, im Gegenteil, die scheinen ja eigentlich schon zu mögen.
Come on, isn't that basically your trademark? You beat the Daybreak Warriors senseless.
Okay, die mag uns nicht.
Oh, all these big shots from across the cosmos, fighting to the death right in our backyard. It's gonna be epic.
Epic. Are you brain dead?
Damn.
One wrong move from them and we're in serious trouble. Just like what happened with the Herald of Death years ago.
Sign this for me, future Eon!
Damn.
Oh, when you become an Eon, can I be your emanator?
Oh boy.
We should get away from this mess. Let's head back to the Express and discuss matters there.
Ja, stimmt, du wolltest eigentlich zur Welt, um die bisschen Situation aufzuklären, ja boy. Eingangsspiegel, also dich durch die Menge zwängst, ja. Sind wir im Express? Ja.
You're back.
Ja,
Himiko
einiges.
messaged me. She filled me in on the Star Rail Fest and the Phantom Moon's declaration. Things really are changing fast.
Es ist wichtiger denn je, die Spiele zu
To
gewinnen.
prevent the divine authority from falling into the wrong hands, the supplicants may go to any lengths now with their tactics and actions.
Boah, wenigstens kennen wir die
After
meisten.
all, in most people's minds, they alone are the ones best suited to wield power. Right or wrong has little to do with it. Such is the nature of human will.
Yeah, and that may be exactly what the Phantom Moon wishes to see. A spectacular, head-on battle of ambitions.
Madam Pearl has sent a communication request to the Astral Express. Accept transmission?
Ja?
It hasn't been long since we parted, and here I am disturbing you once more. My sincerest apologies.
Alles gut, nachdem der Mond mit uns gesprochen hat, macht Sinn, dass du uns
Please, there's
anrufst.
no need to apologize. Given the urgency of this transmission, Madame Pearl, I assume you wish to discuss the Phantom Moon's recent declaration.
Ja, glaube auch.
Nothing manipulates people's emotions quite like that moon in the sky. A permanent handover of divine authority. It is unprecedented.
I can't help but wonder whether some malicious presence lurks behind the Phantom Moon. Still, Who else but the Elation themselves could wield such control over it?
Überfluss mehr
In
wieder,
any
ne?
case,
Oder noch ein
Fantasy
neuer
and
Pfad,
speech
das wäre
has
es noch.
made the public realize that the power to create a god is in their hands. Their emotions, and perhaps even their wish power, are swelling to historic levels. The Department of Aberration Defense even detected a surge of agitation and unrest among the Imaginae. When normal people believe power rests in their hands, their decisions tend to grow more radical and reckless. Please, be careful. And make sure to protect yourselves.
Machen wir. Gut auf uns aufpassen.
Correct. It would be wise to keep a low profile and stay out of the public eye.
Okay, wir probieren's.
The Media and Public Relations Department has been monitoring public sentiment. At present, speculation and criticism regarding the Astral Express are surging.
Toll.
I've seen it online myself. Following the fight with the Daybreak Warriors, there's been no shortage of hostile commentary aimed at her. A commentary program on TV has been claiming the Express's adventures are nothing but stories fabricated by the IPC.
Nossa, bastarde.
Many believe the Astral Express is oppressing the local heroes, and some are even speculating that she is the new Herald of Death.
Toll.
What the? What's wrong with these people?
These narratives are undoubtedly being amplified by media platforms steered by Full Wish.
Yep.
I've received a report from the Security Bureau. They tell me that many fans of the Daybreak Squadron have been stirred up and are threatening retaliation against the Express. I'll reinforce security in case agitators attempt to storm the station.
Danke. Text. Hallo? Okay, das hat gerade lange geladen. What the fuck? Du kannst die öffentliche Meinung kontrollieren, oder? Oder besser gesagt, wahrscheinlich den Fluss der Meinung ein bisschen hin und her bewegen.
I can, but you overestimate what control really means. In the arena of public opinion, those who look strong are often the ones at a disadvantage. And besides...
Ja.
And besides, you'll be distancing yourself from us for a while. Isn't that right?
Weil sie auch eine Supplikantin ist,
That is
oder?
accurate. We intend to scale back our public association for the time being. If it's confirmed that the Express is colluding with the IPC, its public image would only deteriorate further.
Macht Sinn. Warum veröffentlicht nicht das, was in den Kampf wirklich passiert ist? Aber auch nur jetzt natürlich das Wichtige. Jetzt nicht natürlich dieses fette Loch, was wir letztes Mal gesehen haben, weil das, das wird für Chaos stiften.
Regrettably, I cannot agree to this. Clarifying the facts amid a frenzy of public sentiment is like trying to quell boiling water by stirring it. It only fuels the flames.
Ja, okay.
The happiness surgery causes recipients to undergo an abundance transformation. Disclosing such sensational information would probably be taken as a hoax, or trigger public panic. I will instruct the Department of Aberration Defense to verify the true mechanism behind the happiness surgery as soon as possible, and assess its potential impact. I strongly advise you to exercise restraint in front of the media. Even the smallest statement can be selectively edited and misrepresented.
Einziger Satz, ich rede nicht unter meinem Anwalt. Das ist alles full Wish-Werk, ey.
That much is certain. Still, given the current volatility of public sentiment, please exercise caution and self-control.
Okay. Baseballschläger, du musst halt ein bisschen Staub sammeln.
The Phantom Moon's declaration will not disrupt the goodwill between us. A greater danger still stands before us. After listening to the declaration, who knows what extremes Full Wish might be driven to.
Here we go.
Affairs demand my attention, so I must excuse myself. Should there be further developments, I will keep you apprised.
Okay.
What do you make of the current situation?
We need to take action and put a stop to Full Wish before things get even worse. Even if I'd never joined the Phantom Moon Games, I'd still make this decision.
Rolle, die sie hier hereingelegt hat.
We cannot allow her to deceive and poison innocent people in the name of happiness.
Agreed. Given the likelihood of Full Wish acting unpredictably, we should confront her with everything we have.
Ja.
That reminds me, I've been wondering, the happiness surgery taps into the power of abundance, yet Full Wish seems perfectly normal. Just, how did she get her hands on something so dangerous?
Ja, by the way, wisst ihr, was mir gerade im Hinterkopf aufgefallen ist? Ich wundere, dass ich das nicht erwähnt habe vorhin. Was mit Sundys Maske? Warum wurde er nicht als einer der Leute aufgezählt? Hä? Ist da irgendwas schiefgegangen? Hä?
Perhaps it's the lingering poison left behind by the previous Herald of Death.
Zurückgebliebenes Gift, ja, was meinst du damit?
15 years ago, the monster who turned living flesh into his artwork would, in the heat of combat, slip into bouts of frenzied elation and delirium. The murderous mark he left behind, the bloody bloom, was no mere delusion. According to his interrogation transcripts, he claimed to witness a brilliant golden tree, promising him everlasting life.
Den Baum von Avonn, ja. Der heilige Baum des Hofs des Phantasmamons.
I cannot say whether the vision this madman claimed to see corresponds to something real, but the possibility cannot be ruled out. He claimed that in his hallucinations, the golden tree's branches coiled around him, drowning him in frenzy and pleasure. He wanted its blossoms to bloom before all, and to bring about that miracle, he was willing to slaughter without restraint.
Der Überfluss.
In hindsight, it's clear that the Herald of Death was a supplicant who bore the power of abundance. The tragedy he orchestrated in plain Arcadia ultimately forged another version of himself. Full Wish. Right now, in plain Arcadia, how many have undergone the happiness surgery and turned into potential abominations of abundance?
Keine Ahnung.
It's a terrifying thought.
Wirklich viel zu viel und es werden gerade immer mehr.
What has happened to you over the years? Hiding behind these innocent people. What are you really trying to accomplish?
Als ehemalige Mitschülerin ist das natürlich noch mehr mitnehmen und zerreißen für sie.
This junior of mine. I plan to head to Graphia Academy. Care to join me?
Na klar.
If we're to investigate Full Wish, we need to examine the traces left behind from the Herald of Death incident that took place during the last Phantom Moon Games. The recollections of teachers and the student records sealed away by the school. We're bound to find a vital clue there.
Lass uns alles über Full Wish herausfinden.
If you're set, let's get moving.
Auf zur Akademie.
Well, after that so-called dream campus experience, we've ended up back at Graphia Academy. It's almost like revisiting the place after graduation.
So kann man es beschreiben. Ich schätze, du kannst das jetzt deine Alma Mater nennen.
Wait a minute. This nostalgia isn't an after effect of the Sparksy virus, right?
Oh Mann, die Arme.
Don't worry, Marge. The Department of Aberration Defense conducted a comprehensive disinfection of the campus.
That's a relief. The last thing I need is to be mid-investigation and suddenly morph into some hopping, dancing mushroom rabbit.
Hoppidi hopp, ich hab das Wort im Kopf, danke Marge.
Speaking of which, where should we begin our investigation into Full Wish?
Schülerakten oder? Ja, vielleicht sollten wir mit Lehrern anfangen, die mit das so vertraut sind, ja. Könnte auch machen.
I think it's best we see my father first.
Oh, ja, das kann man
It's
machen.
only appropriate that we obtain permission from the dean before proceeding with the investigation.
Ja, fair.
15 years have passed, but there should be a backup of the student files, work logs, or visitor records. And only he knows where they're stored. Let's go then. To the dean's office.
You, say yes?
Schatten des Millenniums. Oh.
From the math teacher, the gym teacher.
Hello.
Himeko, there you are at last. The news said you got into a huge fight with those, what were they called? The warriors at the Floating Isle exhibition. And then you disappeared. Let me see, you're not hurt anywhere, are you? I sent you a dozen messages, and you didn't reply to a single one. Do you have any idea how worried I was?
Oh je. Armer Mann. Was ein Herzinfarkt.
But seeing that you've come to tell me you're safe in person, I'll let this slide.
Aber wehe, nächstes Mal.
If you're really so preoccupied, a message or a call would do, you know. Ah, it's you two. I saw you on the news as well. Valiantly fought, huh? These Megatron warriors don't know who they're messing with. To think they dare challenge my daughter's subordinates.
Well, now it feels like we're the underlings of Warlord Himeko or something.
In any case, I'll leave Himeko in your hands. Please try to keep her out of combat.
Ich probiere das Beste. Na klar, Opa, ich hab's kapiert, Opa.
Stop, stop! Every time you and she get together, the conversation somehow drifts completely off course.
Oh, ich liebe es. Jetzt kannst du scheiß Antworten hier geben.
Your daughter's no porcelain doll.
Weißt
We
du?
came here to...
Ja?
I know, I understand. You didn't come as my daughter. Rather, I am currently speaking to the navigator of the Astral Express. But tell me, has there been progress on the new Herald of Death case? I wasn't expecting the questioning to come in rounds.
In rounds?
The Department of Aberration Defense also sent someone here before you. They inquired about Fullwish.
Asheville?
But regrettably, I truly don't know how to answer. On one hand, I wasn't here 15 years ago. On the other, she is still considered one of our school's distinguished alumni. I'm aware that you're involved in the investigation too. So, I compiled the pertinent documents ahead of time. I hope they'll be of use to you.
Thank you, Mr. Ryusuke.
Go ahead. The files are inside the archive room. Take whatever materials you need.
Okay. Ach ja, wegen Folge überhaupt.
To be honest, it wasn't until the Herald of Death incident 15 years ago that I first learned her name.
Okay.
As the Dean, I should have met up with her more often and tried harder to soothe the wounds it left on her. But I just couldn't.
Ja, warum? Das wollte ich auch gerade fragen.
Do you really need all the details? The whole serving as a model example thing. I don't want to tarnish it completely.
Wie würdest du...
I knew it was a selfish thought. But I just couldn't help it. Back then, whenever I heard her name, I thought to myself,
Ja.
if someone was able to survive the incident, then why couldn't it have been my daughter?
Vor 15 Jahren hast du... Ja, wo warst du vor 15 Jahren?
15 years ago, I received a commission to paint a massive portrait for an elixir seeker chief on the planet of Goliath's Shepherd. They said he had an elixir that could cure countless diseases. By the time I came back, everything had changed. There had been a terrible accident on campus. And my daughter... Even though I knew my presence here wouldn't have changed anything. Because of that incident, I made a promise to never leave this world again during the Phantom Moon Games.
Deswegen ist er jetzt hier.
That's why I immediately flew here when I heard about the full Phantom Moon.
No.
But once again, I was too late. And the supplicant called Sparksy had turned the campus upside down.
It's all right. You can leave the crisis solving to the Nameless.
Wir sind dran gewöhnt. Average one day.
Yet oddly, once Sparksy stirred up all that chaos, applications to the school soared to an all-time high. Times we live in are increasingly beyond my comprehension.
Ja, wollen wir jetzt mit einem Neonposten frei, ne? Dann halten wir dich auch nicht länger auf, ne? Und ab zum Dings Facken. Facken? Halt.
In the archive room, you could also try talking to Miss Dolly. She's the longest serving faculty member here and likely knows the most.
Oh ja, okay, dann. Die ist wichtig.
Then we'll try the archive room. Let's go, you two.
Okay. Gibt's doch ein Gespräch zwischen euch beiden da?
Thank you, Dad.
No.
We should be able to find the archive room and Miss Dolly around...
Die haben wir gefunden, und zwar schnell. What the fuck? Stimmt, du hast sie noch gar nicht gesehen, ne?
Miss Dolly, please forgive me for not coming to see you sooner. I've been back for a while now, but this is the first chance I've had to come see you.
Don't worry about it. I'm simply happy that you cared enough to visit. I must apologize about the mask you entrusted me. In the end...
It's okay.
Please, I can't thank you enough for safeguarding the mask all those years.
Look at you. You haven't changed a bit. You and your friends look like you're in a hurry. Is there something you need to attend to?
Jo, wir sind hier, um Fragen zu stellen, mal Foolish.
Foolish? A poor child who survived the Herald of Death.
Genau die.
The school organized a fundraiser for her back then. I still remember how she bowed again and again with tears in her eyes at everyone who helped. Poor girl. Though she was lucky to have survived, her parents didn't make it. There were rumors flying around the school saying she had something to do with the Herald of Death. Otherwise, why would she be so lucky? She's the only one who survived. What a bunch of scoundrels. She had good grades and a good heart. And becoming famous, she often came back to visit the school and sponsored a number of scholarship projects.
Damn. Okay.
Speaking of which, do you know anything about what happened to her after she graduated from school?
Gute Frage,
I
ne?
heard she went somewhere beyond the sky to further her studies after graduation.
Okay.
She had the chance to work for the Interastral Peace Corporation, but chose to return home and take over Seafeld TV instead, which was on the verge of bankruptcy.
Okay, das heißt, wir könnten etwas über die IPC rausfinden.
Beyond the sky. Miss Dolly, do you know where she went exactly?
Ja, das könnte wichtig werden, ne?
I never heard. However, she pushed out many projects after taking over the TV station and managed to expand their business to the whole of Plain Arcadia in just a few years. That is all I know.
Thank you, Ms. Dolly, for your intel.
Okay, interesting. Auszufinden, auf was denn Planet sie vielleicht gegangen ist oder was sie halt im Universum so gemacht hat, könnte sehr, sehr wichtig werden.
The atmosphere in this archive room is giving me the creeps. It's so gloomy. Almost like we've stumbled into Fixtroll Garden.
Naja, so schlimm ist es jetzt auch
It was
nicht.
like this 15 years ago as well. The archives tracked all academic results. Near the final exams, students dissatisfied with their abilities often poured their frustration into painting unsettling things. There's a lot of data stored here. Aside from what my father organized for us, let's explore the other areas as well.
Ja, das kann nicht
If
schaden.
possible, keep an eye out for clues regarding Full Wish's life after graduation. She returned to her alma mater frequently, so there must be records of her visits.
Muss ja fast, ja.
Dabbling in technology related to the abundance. Where exactly did she acquire it? Perhaps her past holds a clue.
Gut möglich. Achso, hier. Auf der Etikette des Schranks steht Aluminiumrauch. Er hat vorher den Abschluss gemacht. Scheint sich an, dass du diese Information erhalten hast. Gedächtnis anstrengen. Manchmal reicht es ein wenig Schlussfolgerung, um Fehler darin auszugleichen. Wir haben das Jahr 1990 mit der das eigentlich vor 15 Jahren. Ich wusste es die ganze Zeit. Das Jahr, den Film ist 1984. Die erste Seite zeigt einen Abschluss mit einer düsteren Stimme. Keiner Schüler auf dem Bild deutet auch nur ein Lächeln an. Sie stehen spärlich verteilt wie die Zähne im Mund eines Kreises. Getrennte Schlücken, die niemals gefüllt werden können. Und dann findest du doch natürlich in dem Jahr die Seite von Full Wish. Ui. Okay, Full Wish, Adresse, Ziel nach dem Abschluss, Institut für Kommunikationswissenschaften, Gartenstätte, Botanik, okay, Interessen, Küste, Lieblingstier, ideale Karriere, Lehrerin, erster Platz, okay, so Nachrichten, Nachricht von den Eltern, leer gelassen, oh damn.
Garden Star of Botanical Study. Cognitive Science Research. Miss Dolly mentioned that Full Wish went beyond the sky to study after graduation. Turns out this is where she went. Let's go chat with the others.
Bin gespannt, was sie herausgefunden haben.
Well, did you find anything?
Hier, die Beweise hier. Hinweise. Hoppla. Du hast jetzt ziemlich von Hinweisen, die Alumini-Verzeichnisse entdeckt
Garden
hast.
Star of Botanical Study?
Ist das oder?
It appears to be a greenhouse world located within the Consternation star zone. Oh, found it. Its property ownership is registered under a specific school within the Intelligentsia Guild.
Okay, welche?
Strange. The name of the school is encrypted.
Ah!
I've heard conspiracy theories claiming the Herald of Death from 15 years ago was actually someone from the IPC.
Ja,
Given the
scheint ja so.
great lengths the IPC went to in wiping away all traces after the incident, perhaps the rumors are true.
I mean, das Geld kommt ja von ihnen.
Full Wish was hurt by the Herald of Death. Yet, after studying in an institution funded by the IPC, she became a suspect in the new Herald of Death incident.
Ja, warte, am Ende lernt man immer bei der ABC.
I know the guys from the Strategic Investment Department have been nice to us, but whenever something bad goes down in the cosmos, the first thing everyone thinks is the IPC did it, right? Himeko, do you think Pearl might be planning something nasty for this Phantom Moon Games too?
As a member of the IPC, Pearl clearly won't reveal everything she knows to us. However, I'm inclined to believe she bears us no ill will. After all, the crisis Full Wish might be plotting would completely overturn the IPC's order here, and that would serve her no benefit. I'm more inclined to think that after witnessing the power of the Herald of Death, she resolved to uncover the truth behind it. That's why she went to another world to study after graduation. But is the knowledge she gained in just a few short years enough to create the happiness surgery?
Entweder ist bei diesem Dings Institut was schiefgegangen oder auf der Reise zurück.
Stems from the herald of death's lingering poison. Would the IPC, who have tried to hide this in every way possible, really be unaware of her actions? There are too many things here that an ordinary scholar simply couldn't achieve. Perhaps I should contact her as a fellow alumna and have an open, honest talk.
Könnte klappen, aber du wirst ja nicht verdächtig aktuell.
Contact Full Wish.
Obwohl.
As her senior? After all this time, would she even want to see you?
I don't know.
Ist sie eigentlich kennengelernt? Das haben wir wirklich nicht gewissen. Alter.
I had taken a leave of absence from university due to health issues. So I was doing some idle work at my father's school to clear my mind.
Okay.
Full Wish would occasionally run to the library to slack off. She and Belle always appeared together, helping me organize newspaper clippings and library cards, all while chattering on about classmates' crushes and the latest gossip.
Okay.
They didn't treat me like a patient who needed special care, nor did they treat me like the dean's daughter.
Und das hat sie sehr appreciated, natürlich.
We often shared snacks brought from home and secretly dug out the school's collection of ancient books and paintings to admire them. Full Wish, she was the model student, always knowing a little more than everyone else. Her questions often went beyond the textbooks, pushing past the boundaries of what someone her age should know. When she looked through those illustrations of imagine, her eyes would always sparkle. I could feel the passion in her eyes, and an unspeakable sense of loneliness. If she still remembers our old friendship, she will meet me. Full Wish is walking a dangerous path right now, and the deeper someone walks into the abyss, the more they crave the recognition and understanding of old friends. I want to ask her myself, why has the happiness she pursues become an illusion that can only be maintained by a taboo surgery?
Okay, komm, spitze dich.
Me too.
Thank you, you two. And thank you for your investigation. Though many questions remain unanswered, at least I now have a clearer picture of her movements after graduation.
Ja. Auch wenn die verschlüsselt sind.
Before we leave the school, there's one more place I'd like to visit. Before I meet Full Wish, I want to say goodbye to that memory from 15 years ago.
Verständlich.
You mean that old school building from 15 years ago?
We have all the clues we need. And the culprit is...
Okay, geh zum alten Schulgebäude und dann setzt du die vor. Ja, genau. Also rausfinden, was bei diesem Institut passiert ist, ist sehr, sehr wichtig, glaube ich. Weil das so verschlüsselt ist, ist sehr verdächtig.
Stream 4.
Fuck you! Müssten dann fast da sein. Ja, da.
I'm so sorry. I just couldn't finish tidying up the ribbons, and now I've dragged you into staying this late.
Don't worry about it, Belle.
It was my turn on duty today anyway.
Okay, nicht nur Dings Himiko sieht das dadurch.
Himiko? Is this?
Eine Erinnerung, ja.
Yes.
Oh Gott.
In this imaginated classroom, the after images of the students from 15 years ago still linger in their original places.
Tomorrow is the school anniversary. I wonder how lively it will be. They've invited parents here. Will your parents be coming? Oh, Full Wish?
That's Full Wish from her youth.
Ja.
Yeah, Dad already took time off. By now he's probably out on the streets with Mom, picking out formal wear.
Abwesende Eltern oder wie an sich?
If it's my daughter's performance, we have to dress to the nines. That's just like him. He always loves making those kinds of jokes.
Then you'd better put on a good show, huh?
There won't be a show anymore, Belle. Because unexpected guests have arrived.
Oh, scheiße, hallo. Was machst du denn hier?
Everyone from the Astral Express and Himiko. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Ich auch nicht, what the fuck?
Did you enjoy yourselves at Star Rail Fest? Did you grant those smiling kids their wishes and bring joy to everyone? Full Wish. Himiko, you recognized me at just a glance.
Ja, no shit. Oh. Was machst du hier? Das ist wirklich sehr random gekommen.
That dusk from 15 years ago.
Auf einmal.
Before making any major decisions, I always come here to sit in silence for a while.
Wichtige Entscheidungen.
I thought Himiko was at school like the rest of us that day. When I saw Belle lying in a pool of blood, when I was crushed under the collapsed wall and unable to breathe, the thought crossed my mind.
Wo ist Himiko oder wie?
Poor Himiko. If you had met the Herald of Death with that delicate frame of yours.
Machst du jetzt Witze über ihre Krankheit oder wie?
But who would have guessed? You're alive and living quite well. You became the navigator of the Astral Express, roaming freely beyond the sky, just like the three of us used to talk about in our chats. Your dream came true.
Ah, Bells nicht
Congratulations are in order.
und deiner ist auf dem Weg zur Erfüllung oder wie?
Himiko, do you know 15 years have passed? And my wounds have mostly healed. Regrettably, there are some scars and emptiness that time can never heal. Look around. Even here, even with these phantoms, their seats are still empty. Belle, Leon, Xianya, Mia, and so many others. 15 years have passed, and I've learned that time isn't a cure. It's a shroud, binding itself around me, layer upon layer. So I made a decision. I'm going to tear it open. I'm going to let everything bloody and unforgettable beneath it see the light of day again.
Meinst du dieses fette Loch unter der Stadt oder was?
Day? You were a victim of the Herald of Death, only to become the second Herald of Death yourself? You intend to use a power you can't possibly comprehend to win the Phantasmoon games. How are you any different from that monster back then? From the monster that took your parents' lives?
Das ist sogar noch schlimmer dann, eigentlich. Wenn du weißt, den Schmerz, den du durchgemacht hast.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't compare you to that devil. You still have a chance. Stop this now. Stop? I'm sorry. I don't quite understand what you're saying.
Wenn das so ist, dann kann ich dich so gehen lassen.
I would advise everyone to think twice before making rash accusations.
Mhm. War das gerade? Ah.
As a media professional, let me give you a piece of advice. From now on, when you're in front of a camera lens, watch your expressions and be cautious with your words and actions. At the very least, try not to look so flustered during this public exchange. We live in a world where we are constantly gazed upon and watched by others. This camera crew was originally prepared for my upcoming speech, but meeting you all here, it really adds a wonderful dramatic flair. To the audience watching from your screens, you know my name, and I know that right now, you are watching me. 15 years ago, with the tacit approval of the IPC and the Arcadia Council, the Master of Elation's divine ritual degenerated into a barbaric, bloody game. You and I, the residents of this Arcadia, surrendered a lifetime of dignity, wealth, and time to them. All in exchange for a single full meal. We are surrounded by bizarre entertainment and stimulating gore. We soak all day in shallow, boring programs, achieving nothing. And now, we must live in fear of the unscrupulous atrocities of these supplicants from beyond the sky.
So ein Heuchler hier.
As we applaud and cheer for them. Is this the happiness that God promised us? No! Absolutely not! The Master of Elation would never be deceived by miracles, but with pain and blood. What they desire to see are heartfelt smiles. And so, they granted me a revelation. Everyone, on that evening 15 years ago, what saved me was not luck. It was not the supplicants, and it was certainly not the IPC. Right here, as the Herald of Death approached, step by step, the one who sent down a miracle was the Master of Elation. They allowed me to escape with my life. And when I was trapped in a small room, consumed by loneliness, they sent me a mask. They revealed my mission to me, to bring happiness back to a plain Arcadia that has lost its smile. I, Fullwish, survivor of the blood-stained games, hereby formally announce that I will join the Phantasmoon Games!
Hat sie eine der
In this
Masken?
game, I shall win the Eon of Elation's authority.
Hat sie eine der Masken der Ranger bekommen, oder wie?
And then, I will make smiles of happiness bloom on the faces of every single person in plain Arcadia! Himiko, don't frown. Smile.
Ach, halt's Maul, ich mag dich gar
I will bring
nicht.
happiness to you too, just as I will bring it to everyone. I won't manipulate the Phantasmoon Games like those high and mighty IPC executives. Nor will I treat the rewards granted by the God of Elation as bargaining chips for profit. We are in plain Arcadia, so we should decide the winner in a plain Arcadian way. I'll give you a stage if that's what you want. I invite you all to a televised debate at Full Wish TV in
Keine
Seatbelt
Debatte.
City. The invitation extends to all supplicants.
A plain Arcadian way? That's just a way that benefits you. We're not going.
You can refuse, of course, but then, under the gaze of billions of viewers, you must accept your public image as frauds deceiving the world and cowards with guilty consciences. Remember, this isn't just an invitation. It is your only chance to defeat me in front of everyone. Since you believe you represent what is right. The stage is set. Come and perform this final act that will determine the future of the Arcadia with me. Or simply leave. The choice is yours.
Darn it. Are we just going to let Full Wish walk away?
Das erste, ja.
We are right in the middle of the cameras she prepared. Remember to be cautious with your words and actions. Let's leave here and return to the Express.
Hello,
oh nein.
and welcome back to the Arcadian
Nein.
We're continuing our exclusive coverage. Just moments ago, we received some shocking news. The head of our station, Lady Foolwish, has officially announced that she will be entering the Phantom Moon Games as a supplicant.
At the same time, Lady Foolwish has announced a blockbuster special! The end of a century TV debate! She is inviting supplicants to the Foolwish TV studio to discuss and debate the topic, what kind of future will the Phantom Moon Games bring to this world?
What a magnificent topic! At a time when supplicants from beyond the sky are brazenly suppressing and insulting our local heroes, finally, a supplicant has appeared who truly cares about and represents the citizens of plain Arcadia.
Oh, Alter.
Too true! Ever since these Phantom Moon Games began, signs of things spiraling out of control have been popping up everywhere! First, the famous streamer Sparksy tried to spread a mimetic virus. Then the nameless of the Astral Express clashed with the Daybreak Squadron, causing severe damage to Lookout Cloud and the Skyline Express line.
Ihr seid schon bewusst, dass die uns attackiert haben,
You
oder?
really can't help but wonder, are we seeing a repeat of the Bloodstained games from 15 years ago?
You got that right! Speaking of the Bloodstained Games 15 years ago, Miss Foolwish herself was a survivor of that tragedy. She's come such a long way, never once letting her painful past keep her down. A true legend of resilience.
Also von blutdürstigen Spielen reden. Ich kann sagen, kein Blut fließt in euer Gehirn, wie dumm ihr euch spielen lässt. Jesus Christ. Boah, nee, das regt mich richtig auf.
She must be here to stop the tragedy from repeating itself and to reclaim the peaceful days this world deserves from the hands of supplicants from beyond the sky.
Ja, fairerweise sind Puppen, also ich glaube, da ist so nix drin, ey. Was soll ich jetzt sagen? Ich hab verloren. Ja, da habe ich sogar Likes mehr als Willen respektiert. Der war einfach straight up evil oder das Ding halt so auf seine Rache fährt, aber nachdem er sich halt offenbart hat, war er wenigstens ehrlich und hat nicht die ganze Zeit die Wahrheit verzerrt. Ah, das ist einfach eine dumme Bitch gerade, ernsthaft.
She be able to shoulder the wishes of all plain Arcadia and set this game right again after it spiraled out of control? Let's wait and see.
Ich hab kein Mitleid mit ihr.
So shameless.
Ja, wirklich. Okay, mit Likes hast du auch kein Mitleid, ne?
Own station director on your own TV station, and you still have the gall to pretend you've received some shocking news? Don't you guys talk to each other internally?
Danke, Marge ist auch genauso genervt.
See, Full Wish actively issued a challenge.
Uns geht doch gleich voll ein in die Fresse. Okay, sorry, der musste sein.
Seafeld City is a port town neighboring Duo-Mention City.
Oh.
Full Wish TV's predecessor, Seafeld TV, is located there. Looking at it this way, the televised debate is obviously nothing more than a diversion. What Full Wish wants most is for us to walk right into the trap she's prepared.
Ja.
So, what do you think?
Zusammenschlagen. Ich werde die Herausforderung annehmen. Schlagen wir sie in ihrem Spiel.
Going to the TV station to fight her?
Ja, komm, schlagen wir sie in ihrem eigenen Spiel.
I'll go, but not to debate. I'm going to tear off her mask of happiness in front of the entire audience.
Besiegen wir sie in ihrem eigenen Spiel
But
halt.
before we act, I need more help.
Heißt?
Help? We can all help you. Wait. Do you mean...
Asheville oder Sunday? Sparksy. Sunday, actually, wäre sehr neu.
Sparksy.
Ever since Sunday was dragged into the Phantom Moon games by Yao Guang, he hasn't returned for days.
Ich mach mir langsam Sorgen, ja.
However, I haven't heard of him making any public appearances either. Asking him to cooperate as a wild card right now is a good idea.
But what's the deal with finding Sparksy?
Sie hat eine große Livestream-Plattform.
Sparksy counts as our ally is a massive question mark. But right now, there is indeed something we need her help with. Full Wish said that when loneliness trapped her in that small room, the Master of Elation sent her a mask.
Sie ist also eine maskierte Narrin, oder wie?
Correct. If every fool has stepped into the tavern before, then there must be traces hidden there left by Full Wish as a fool. Just like...
Ja.
How we track down the clues about SparksyCon.
Sparksy. Will she stand on our side?
Yes, and. Das ist, glaube ich, die beste Antwort, wir können geben.
Well, this is certainly a condition she wouldn't be able to turn down.
Oh boy. Das war eben Nessie, habe ich gerade gesehen. Ich habe kurz weggeschaut, nur weil ich eine Nachricht bekommen habe. Ich war so, aber er war das ja.
As for the brewing storm, whether the turmoil once again is the result of the Laughter's mischief. What exactly was that supposed to mean?
Oh, wir schneiden direkt in den Moment, wo wir letztes Mal abgekattet haben. Nice, das ist echt gut.
You mean to say the Joy Seeker wants to destroy the very rules they laid down? The game they wove with their own hand?
Aber warum? Ist ihnen langweilig geworden, oder wie?
Come over here.
Okay, jetzt bin ich gespannt.
This fox mask is a ritual instrument I once used in dance and music. It accompanied me across vast distances in search of an elixir of immortality, a mark of who I was in life.
Oh, okay.
I've lost count of how long it has been since I last wore it since being enlightened and transplanted here. But here it is, presented upon the altar again, which means...
Jemand hat eine Maske.
As the game's referee, you've been pushed onto the field. In this moment, you are now a supplicant.
Huh. Hey, habe ich irgendetwas falsch verstanden?
A century, I presided over a war game in which supplicants carved out their own territories and vied for supremacy, using the power of the masks.
Okay. Okay, dann muss die Maske unter den Dämmerungstrupp nicht von drei drei verschiedene Masken gewesen sein. Dann war an sich für die gleiche Maske. Wie sie das hinbekommen haben, ist auch mal ein Rätsel, aber okay. Weil, es ist hier confused. Warum leuchtet hier gar nichts und hier sind 3 Dinger on? Was hat das zu bedeuten? Was hat das mit den verschiedenen Etappen zu tun? Okay. Jetzt habe ich das falsch verstanden bei den Dämmerungstruppen, deswegen habe ich das falsch geschrieben. Das heißt, wir haben halt dann noch von den Bekannten haben halt 5 Stück. Wir haben Silverwolf, Ashvale, Pearl, uns und Sparksy. Sparksy ist außer Gefecht gesetzt. Dann gab es eine beim Dämmerungstrupp, die ist auch außer Gefecht gesetzt. Und wir haben noch Sunday. Und dann jetzt halt Dings. Full Wish. Aber wir haben jetzt auch einerseits Evanescia. Geht's trotzdem nicht auf. Hab ich jetzt falsch gemacht? Die auch weil sie sich... Ich hab keine Ahnung. Ich hab keine Ahnung.
I've also hosted survival games where emanators took the stage to compete, invoking ionic powers to try and slaughter every last opponent in a single day.
Damn, okay.
Whenever the Phantasmoon games are at risk of being suspended or disrupted, I will use the authority granted by the elation and the abundance to measure, judge, and punish any violators. I guess you could call me the security protocol for the Phantasmoon games. But now, someone has gone and designated me as a supplicant. It's utterly unheard of.
Huh,
Schiedsrichterin. But the
oder?
laughter could pull off something like this.
Oh, aha, selbst also. Huh.
Perhaps.
Ja.
Some entity harboring a deep-seated hatred for the laughter.
Den Überflusses, nämlich.
Who could it be? Entities like that. I couldn't count them all even if I used my toes. I learned that jerk ages ago. Take a joke too far, and you're bound to make enemies. See? Instant karma.
Never mind who he is or what he's after. We're here now. So what do you plan on doing? Fortune rests upon misfortune, and misfortune gives rise to fortune. Becoming a supplicant isn't necessarily a bad thing. Wouldn't that allow you to step openly into this chaos and drag the puppet master into the light?
Ja, das würde es.
You're looking to team up with me? Team up with someone from the abominations of abundance that you Xianzhou people despise?
Das ist mal eine wilde Kooperation.
That's hardly appropriate. You're an ancient sacred tree. It's the furthest thing from an abomination of abundance, no?
Oh, your standards are certainly flexible. The hunt and the abundance. We really make quite the interesting pair.
Ja, definitiv.
So, where do you plan on starting?
How about we start by freeing my friend in the tree?
Was?
I nearly forgot about that. Chip away, little bird. I'll allow it.
Ah, okay, jetzt kann ich connecten.
Miss Fox, I've received some news that might interest you.
Mhm. Danke für nix. Also.
A happiness surgery that wipes away suffering. The power of abundance in this world is disgustingly excessive.
Mhm.
It seems the most terrifying omen I foresaw may not originate from the Stellaron hunters, nor from plain Arcadia itself. This supplicant, called Full Wish, is also a dangerous variable.
Und hat genau die Maske, wie sie aussieht, ha?
If you can, I would ask that you direct your focus toward Seafeld City.
You want to take a trip to Seafeld City? It seems I'll have to use some special measures to shorten the journey.
Okay.
Oh, this is the part I've been looking forward to the most. I've always been curious where exactly this secret court is located, and what it connects to.
Xianzhou lady, let me show you this world's most impressive method of travel.
Okay, jetzt bin ich gespannt.
Here we are.
Das ging verdammt schnell.
Already? Wait. Why are we at this station?
Oh nein.
Because naturally, we're taking the express to get where we're going.
Scheiße.
All that buildup, and this is your idea of an impressive method of travel.
Ja, ich dachte wegen diesem Cutaway, dass sie jetzt nicht dahin porten oder irgendwas so.
You've definitely never seen this before. It's the Bulletworm Express. I bet you've never taken a ride on this.
Ja.
You're the arbitrator of the Phantom Moon games. For crying out loud. Don't you have a cooler way of getting around?
Anscheinend ja nicht.
You're a great general of the CNJO for crying out loud. Don't you have a cooler way to get around?
Touché! Da gibt sie wirklich Gutes vor. Da hat sie einen guten Punkt. Oh, das ist eine schöne Kooperation hier. Der Todesblick.
Fine, fine. For the first time in my life, I finally know what it feels like to be the fool.
Ding dong! The train bound for Seafeld City is arriving at the station.
Hey, you got any money on you? Spot me a ticket, would ya?
Oh mein Gott. Fassungslos, ne?
That's the second time.
Ja, es gibt auch safe ein drittes Mal. Wie sieht die Kamera schon? Lol. Pendelreise. Pastelforest der Lebenden. Huh. Okay. Ist das wild. Das wird eine wunderschöne Kooperation hier. Okay, ab zu Seafeld City. Oh! Oh, das ist der Ort!
You haven't said a word the whole way, CNJO Diviner. Are you mesmerized by the scenery? Or is there something in your divinations weighing on your mind?
Also für Kontext, warum ich mich so freue über diesen Ort. Ich habe schon... schon halt manchmal ein paar Events halt vorerst freigeschaltet, für das ich halt spielen kann und Date bekomme. Und das hat mich zum Beispiel bei einem Event hier hingeführt halt. Und ja, deswegen erkenne ich den Ort wieder. Oh cool, jetzt kommen wir sogar echt an.
Casting divinations 1,000 times, one may learn to keep a still heart. Yet, each foreseen omen of doom still clouds the inner lake with gathering shadows. That is why, before divining, I usually wipe clean my mind's eye to clear away stray thoughts, lest the outcome be disturbed.
Okay.
Take a word of advice from someone slightly your senior. Maybe
Etwas,
it's nothing
Alter.
new to you. If we treat every approaching calamity like a final reckoning, wouldn't an infinite lifespan turn into prolonged suffering?
Enjoy the present. Indeed. Yet, worldly joys are fleeting as morning dew, while our duties are as immovable as heavy mountains.
Diviners often miss the fun right in front of them because they foresee tomorrow's suffering. But have you ever thought about this? That so-called suffering of tomorrow might just be the poisonous fruit sown by you being terrified today.
Huh.
It is precisely because we know the ending that every scene along the way is so precious and unique, isn't it? Look at this harbor before us. When I first set foot here, all these streets, the fishing boats, the people, none of them existed.
Damn.
As far as the eye could see, there was only fire.
Oh.
The seas had been vaporized, leaving only fractured seabeds and ash that blotted out the sun. The demonic legions from beyond still hadn't departed, and the waves that would surge into Dovebrook had, in that moment, not yet arrived. Just on the mountain over there, a painter and I looked out at the iron-red scars on the earth. She told me, that which vanishes is bound to return. She swore to use her brush to preserve everything claimed by the destruction.
Bist also eine Freundin von Grafia.
She succeeded.
Ja.
And so, I too shall keep my promise to her, maintaining the course of the Phantom Moon games until the sands of time slip away. With every descent into this game's cycles, I shall enjoy myself to the fullest. Like sipping tea, be it sweet or bitter, I shall savor the flavor of every instant. To do otherwise would be a disservice to the people and things that have passed.
To savor a fleeting moment against the backdrop of eternity. Naturally, the flavor is profound. A pity, though. Even as a long-life species, my time is brief compared to yours. As a Xianzhou native, the karma I carry is far too heavy. I could never learn how to be as carefree as you.
Vielleicht eines Tages, I don't
Miss
know.
Avanessia, what to you is a game to be savored, is a life and death reality for the living beings of plain Arcadia?
Alright then. Next up, I'm entering brooding in edgy serious mode.
Oh nein. Was kommt jetzt?
That won't be necessary. I shall use the Eye of Ishvara to divine the fates of the people in Seafeld City. If they face imminent catastrophe, a red fate slip will be hanging above their heads.
Bin ich mal gespannt. Sieht's doch
The
so aus?
rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the jade abacus reveals its script. The celestial eye opens and shuts as calamity and fortune reveal themselves. Calamity looms overhead. The crimson slip is cast.
Oh, alles gut.
Mr. Sunday will share my insight with you through the spirit bird, Miss Avanessia. Please, bear witness.
Is that their fate hanging over their heads?
Yep.
Precisely. Come on, let's take a closer look.
Da ein bisschen mit, dass die sich bewegen nicht haben.
Why do these people have wheel slips hanging over their heads?
Was gibt's noch?
Astral Express! Boo! Get out of Seafeld City! Astral Express! Boo! Get out of plain Arcadia!
Fuck you!
Oh, good afternoon. Would you two lovely young ladies care to join us in protest for the bright future of Seafeld City?
Hey, Pops. You guys are grinning like it's a holiday festival, but your slogans sound so fierce. Doesn't that feel a bit weird?
We Seafeld folk pride ourselves on our manners. Even when expressing dissatisfaction, we do it with a smile. Now that's real happiness etiquette.
Oh nein, bitte nicht.
Won't let anyone ruin this serenity. Come on, ma'am. We have a flag with us. You'll feel better in no time.
Ich lehne ab, ne? Hallo?
Their emotions are so synchronized. It's like they rehearsed it. This kind of happiness feels like some compulsory routine.
Their smile sent shivers down my spine. Hey, wasn't it your Director Fullwish who invited the Astral Express crew here to debate? Showing your guests away like this is hardly polite.
Guter Punkt.
You! You're from the Astral Express, aren't you?
Nee.
Hey, so do I really look that much like a nameless? It's not like I have a boarding pass stuck to my face.
You... What are you so happy about?
Just look at you, dyeing your hair like that at such a young age, instead of doing something decent with yourself. You're no better than that bunny on the Astral Express. Anyone could tell you're not from around here.
Rassistisch, March?
Jerk, it's not dyed. And for the record, March Bunny is adorable.
Okay, Vanessa.
Wait, what happened to all those happy smiles on your faces before? How did you flip the switch so fast?
You people from beyond the sky. You just don't understand our happiness. If you keep causing trouble, don't blame us if we get nasty.
My apologies. My little sister is young and doesn't know better. We'll be on our way.
Who are you kidding? Sisters? You two aren't even the same species.
Man muss nicht blutsverwandt sein, Arschloch.
Cause any more trouble and I'll call a whole boatload of Plus to toss you both into the sea as fish food.
Und ich mach dich gleich so eingehackt, Alter. Halt die Schnauze, was ist dein Problem? Jesus. Junge. Sympathisches Arschloch, holy fuck. Eingehackt und gehackt, das wollte ich sagen. Ach, scheiß drauf, egal. Boah, ey, wirklich. Also die NPCs von dieser Quest fucken mich auch wirklich ab. So, was läuft hier?
Farewell to painful memories.
Ach, nö.
Embrace the eternal now. Let the smile of happiness become
Hab ich irgendwo
your
ein Seil?
only truth. Follow Master Fullwish's path. Embrace rebirth. And you and I can both become the happiest people in this Arcadia.
Joint unserem Club.
How very strange. No matter how many times I perform the divination, the signs hovering above the passers-by in Seafeld City are all wheels, signifying peace.
Überfluss, ne?
Is my Eye of Ishvar suffering interference from a supplicant's abilities here? But how is that possible?
I actually think your judgment is looking more and more likely. The pedestrians on the roadside, the fishermen at the port, the shopkeepers on the street, and the ones preaching happiness.
Der Überfluss,
From the
ne?
moment I entered this port city, I felt it. Something stirring gently within them, resonating with the same essence I carry.
Ja, ne.
This entity is far too faint. I can scarcely feel its strength. It was once shattered to nothing, crushed into powder, burned down to ash, nearly extinguished.
Schuhu
But it
wahrscheinlich.
has no concept of death, and so it simply went to sleep. It quietly lurks, waiting for the farmer to scatter it across the fields. Given time, it will inevitably wake up again.
I believe most people in this city must have undergone the happiness surgery. Just look at the spectacle the Smile Society is putting on over there.
Ja.
At the courtyard, you once said, "Fortune rests upon misfortune."
A great calamity for some, but for others, perhaps a turning point leading to ultimate bliss. There really is something that lets people survive apocalyptic disaster, then a wheel slip hanging above their heads would be only fitting. However, those who survive will no longer be human.
Ne, vor allem nicht wie
By
dieser
that time, there won't be any need for a
Abundance
general of the San Joe
Lobotomie.
to petition an audience. The gaze of the hunt will be firmly locked on this place.
Oh ja.
Me.
Das wird ein
What's
festes
your
Ziel.
plan?
Festes Ziel erjagt werden.
My plan? As the referee of the Phantasmoon Games, former referee, I mean, when faced with a supplicant who blatantly breaks the rules and dispenses blessings on a whim,
Ja.
the only thing I can do is issue an executive ruling.
Okay.
So, this so-called ruling, does it involve summoning a bolt of lightning from the sky to just zap Foolish dead out of nowhere?
Das wäre cool.
It's nothing so violent.
Oh.
For my judgment, I must first retrieve the sacred instrument.
Heiliges Experiment.
Only by using it to measure the supplicant's crimes can we sever her power. We're almost there.
Das sieht cool aus hier, ey.
Attention visitors. Please keep off the grass and refrain from picking.
Gestern.
Is this it? You keep this sacred instrument out here in broad daylight? Aren't you worried someone might make it disappear?
Hold your horses. We've still got a ways to go. As for my precious measuring instrument, do you really think I'd just leave it lying around in the middle of nowhere?
Ja, ja.
With all due respect, there is no path ahead.
Das meinst du?
I get it. It's probably just an optical illusion. Extraordinary beings like you always love pulling that. The path only opens to the destined trick. What's next? A secret passphrase? Do I find a stone matrix and jump through it? Or maybe...
Oder?
Do you sing a little song, wave your hand, and the trees just obediently stand up and split into 2 neat rows?
I'm no Woof Woof Dawn. I don't have that kind of skill.
Nice.
A long time ago, I raised a floating island right here for someone to paint.
Oh.
To prevent others from wandering in by mistake, I asked that artist to paint thick fog and woodland here, so passersby wouldn't stray inside.
Okay.
We made a deal. As long as I play my song, the fog will disperse.
Mal rein da. Meine Nase!
That's a cute puppy. Looks like it's taken a liking to you.
Danke.
I'll just borrow this cutie's head for a sec.
Also, der hat einen Knopf gedrückt, da ich hab's gar nicht mal gesehen direkt. Ich soll da hin. Obwohl, warte, wir wissen, was da ist, aber actually. Eine Itembox, jawohl! What the f... Okay, ich hab den einfach ermordet, okay. Ne, so ein Collectible, aber das ist nicht so schlimm. Ups. Boing!
Here we are.
Kiste. Oh, scheiße. Souvenirs aus Arcadia. Okay. Kenne ich schon. Ah, oh Gott. Ups, ups, ups. Ups, 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 ups. Oh, ich hab... Oh mein Gott, bin ich dumm. Warum ist das denn so orange? Also, so. Voilà.
Let's go.
Orpheus Seitengesang. Orpheus ist doch irgendjemand aus der griechischen Mythologie, oder bin ich stumm? Aber das hätte ich eher als Überschrift von einem Achievement in Amphorius erwartet, aber okay. Was das denn gerade?
What do you think? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Damn, das sieht wirklich schon schön aus.
Compared to the Utrecht scenery, I suppose it's more natural.
Oh, und da ist das mal das
Kill you
Instrument.
to pay a compliment?
Ja, anscheinend schon.
Yes.
Ja, wie direkt. Ja. Ich mag ihren Charakter aber auch. Ein außergewöhnlicher Charakter, der ins Dings
What are you laughing at?
in Generalposten halt passt. Über das Werkzeug oder wie?
My apologies. I didn't mean to mock. I was merely curious. Is this thing really the sacred instrument with which you pass judgment upon supplicants?
Lineal Katana.
A literal ruler.
Der sieht ja so cool aus.
Hey, don't underestimate the spirit branch of true law. When it first appeared in the form of a blade 150 years ago, it could cleave a mountain in half with a single effortless swing.
Damn, okay. Ist zu unterschätzen.
Miss Evanessia, let's keep such fanciful tales between us, shall we? Best not go spreading them around. If any of the Cosmicon Collective players find out, we'll never hear the end of their complaints about how mountain-busting power levels are for noobs.
I never expected a high-ranking Xianzhou general to be so well-versed in the gossip here on Plain Arcadia.
Such is the way of a diviner. To enter a place is to observe its local custom.
Same goes for us arbiters. Times change, and my babies have to change with them. Just picture it. A pretty girl in a school uniform, striding through the streets with a giant sword slung over her shoulder. You're right.
I see you are a law-abiding citizen, Miss Evanesia. Cute. Now then, please, begin your measuring.
Oh, okay.
Weigh and sever this world, and engrave the laws of the cosmos. Spirit branch of true law. By the scale that adjudicates reality and illusion, truth and falsehood. Measure for me all sins beneath the phantom moon that transgress the law.
Oh boy.
What is going on? It's telling me Full Wish is not a supplicant.
Oh.
If she's not a supplicant, then there's no way to judge whether she's transgressed or not.
Aber sie ist dann nicht von den Apparationstruppe Dings abgesichert.
What do you mean? If Full Wish isn't a supplicant, why would she openly declare that she's joining the Phantom Moon Games? And that mask, back of the altar, shaped like an 8-legged creature. Just who does it belong to?
Das werden wir wahrscheinlich noch rausfinden.
Behind that mask, countless supplicants are wearing it. They're spread across all Sifu. No, all of Duo mentioned City too. Supplicants, they're everywhere.
Die ganze Gesellschaft.
History of the Phantom Moon Games, have I ever seen a situation like this?
Es ist ein ganzer Kult, ich sag's euch.
General, someone is approaching your position. It's Don Hung.
Und wer? Oh boy. Oh boy.
Don Hung, you've returned. And the one beside you.
Also Ashby hab ich mir irgendwie gedacht, aber das, ja.
Or perhaps I should call you by your true name. One of the Xianzhou's most wanted criminals, Yingxing.
Wir wissen ja aus dem ersten Akt, dass sie eine Kooperation ausgegangen sind aus Don Hung und er.
General of the Yuchue, your vision remains confined within the laws of the Xianzhou.
Das wird angespannt jetzt, ja.
I came here to kill our common enemy.
Überflusser.
Our common enemy. You are the Xianzhou's enemy. Ever since you became a Stellaron hunter, you have slain countless emissaries of judgment sent by the Shuling Palace of Law to capture you. You even incited the artisans of the Juming to reforge your blade, entangling them in your crimes. But your most unforgivable crime is daring to break into the Ten Lords Commission restricted area on the Xianzhou Yuchue with your accomplices. You destroyed the Ashen Steelwood, disturbed the slumber of our valiant heroes, and stole the secrets of the dead.
Oh, okay.
What kind of vision drove you to commit the countless crimes of your past? And what common enemy could possibly stand between you and me? By all means, enlighten me.
Juhu, der Überfluss.
Well, I was in seclusion all these years. Well, you've clearly been up to quite a lot. If I'd known you were such a magnet for trouble back when you came to the Juming, begging for a sword, I would have dragged you out of the forge and drafted you into my crew myself. Tied up, if necessary.
And this would be?
Der ehemalige Anführer der Galaxy Ranger. Sagt der Ashway?
A pleasure to meet you, General Yao Guang. It's truly touching that my friends on the Xianzhou have kept me in their thoughts for all these years.
Huh.
I never change my name, no matter where I roam. I am La Mancha.
Es macht nicht Klick?
You're obviously using a fake name.
Nein, ist... Ach, egal.
The head of the Galaxy Rangers. I didn't expect this trip to come with such a pleasant surprise.
General, I'm afraid old grudges will have to wait.
Ja.
What we need to discuss concerns the survival of this world, and that catastrophic calamity you foresaw in your divination.
Hat mit Blade zu tun.
I won't deny the crimes you've listed. But I know full well that the Cienjo cares nothing for the life or death of someone guilty like me. What you truly want is to exact a blood debt from the nemesis who has repeatedly awakened demonic stars, summoned abominations, and could not be slain even after 100 deaths. You wish to subdue the emanator of the abundance, Shuhu once again, and even deny them rebirth for all eternity.
Voila, there it is.
And now, General, I have brought this opportunity before you. If you are dead set on condemning me to answer for my crimes, I will submit to your judgment and board the Navis Astridura for the Shuling's Inquisition. But as I said, I did not come here today to play the savior. I came to stop the past from repeating itself, and to prevent our common enemy from having their way. General, if you do not want the fate of the Battle of the Fenghu from 30 years ago to fall at your feet, then you must believe what I am about to say.
Yeah.
The happiness surgery, promoted by the Smile Society, utilizes none other than Shuhu's cells.
Oh.
Cells acquired from an unknown source.
Also ich habe mir gedacht, das mit Schulen Connection, der die Zellen. Damn, okay. Das heißt, die werden auch aufgeopfert werden.
Everyone who underwent the surgery.
Have all become supplicants. Once the wish power converges, the will of the flesh will awaken and turn every host into nourishment.
Yippie. Ein Freudenfest. Oh, guter Titel eigentlich.
Mask is not a single person. It is an emanator of the abundance, dismembered and currently parasitizing the bodies of the masses here.
Und mit seiner Zelle natürlich jeder ein Supplikant da.
Who on earth could have brought something so terrifying to plain Arcadia?
Das ist die Frage, ne? Oh, Sparksy, wir wechseln zu ihr. Zur gleichen Zeit in der Taverne.
Oh, what innocence! We all saw it with our own eyes. You got your supplicant's mask stolen and were strung up for a beating.
Okay, dann würde ich sagen, hier beenden wir die Folge. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Es wird wild, so als das jetzt mit den Zellen-Reveal ist krass. Und ja, wir haben definitiv ein riesiges Problem bevorstehend. Na toll. Aber ja, dann danke fürs Zuschauen. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen und man sieht sich dann in Tiefen des Internets. Bye, bye.